Good evening and welcome to the Stephen Knight Show. Hope you're having a great Monday. And about to get a little bit better for you right now. Tonight we have a full show of hot topics. We're doing the BET Awards recap. We're talking about the young gentleman, Justice for Junior, who was murdered last week, and the support that's come out for him and his family. And that the fact that they did catch the five guys who did murder him. We're also talking about new controversy over Madonna and Jay-Z and Beyonce. You know, the Beehive, they don't play, and they back. All that and a lot more we're talking about in Hot Topics. Of course, we are weighing in on movie reviews, sports, fashion, and the best indie music out there. Now, when we come back, Hot Topics, right back after this.
On the beat is too flexing.
If you taste my banana, you not go home. If you taste my banana, you not go home. My baby banana, baby, you not go home. My baby banana, baby, you not go home. If you taste my banana, you not go home. If you taste my banana, you not go home. Oh my baby, my African lady, oh baby, she's my lady, my beautiful baby, oh. Oh my lady, my African baby, oh, baby. She's my lady, my fine sweetie, oh. Sweet baby. See, I get the banana, a sweet banana. I get the banana, my big banana. You will like my banana, titi, sweetie banana. Oh my baby, fun baby, oh, eh. Oh my baby, my sweetie baby, oh, eh. Oh my baby, my fun baby, oh. So I say, I will give it to you, sucker, sucker. I say, sucker, I will give it to you, my sucker, so you will take it, sucker. If you taste my banana, you not go home. If you taste my banana, you not go home. My baby banana, baby, you not go home. My baby banana, baby, you not go home. Oh my jula, oh peje, apa me kalebio. Na jula ya ya ni na le apa me kalebio. You know that the monu na jula apa mo bleje oh. Wa apa me kalebio. Wa ye mo dale ma oh. Ale nyaze me na mo dale ma apa mo kalebio. Ni male mo na mo dale ma apa me kalebio. Oh my baby, my African lady, oh baby, she's my lady, my beautiful baby, oh baby. Oh my lady, my African baby, oh baby, she's my lady, my fine sweetie, oh sweet baby. See, I get the banana, a sweet banana. I get the banana, my big banana. You will like my banana, titi, sweetie banana. Oh my baby, fun baby, oh eh. Mama wale dia ye wale ni no na nyumale o dia ye wale na nyu wale dia ye wale male ni male o. If you taste my banana, you not go home. If you taste my banana, you not go home. My baby banana, baby, you not go home. My baby banana, baby, you not go home.
On the beat is too flexing.
Nirvana. I'ma live for this Nirvana. I'ma rap for this Nirvana. I'm so down for this Nirvana. I'ma count for this Nirvana. I'm killing this Nirvana. I'm drilling this Nirvana. I'ma rap for this Nirvana. I'ma stop for this Nirvana. My gang know how I roll. I'm working out Rocky Road. My brain be so loaded. My ride be solo floating. I dream of being guilty, died in the penitentiary. They say that I'm a villain. No murder case, I ain't killing. They don't know how I roll. Obstacles kicking on. Trap door is steady open. Robbing, banging, and smoking. I'm pushing up, then coasting. I'm pouring steady Loki. I married Mary Jane, just bearing all my pain. You think I ain't gon' ride, nigga? You might be insane. Don't want no, I ain't joking. The mission is in motion. I'ma live for this Nirvana. I'ma ride for this Nirvana. I'm so down for this Nirvana. I'ma climb for this Nirvana. I'm killing this Nirvana. I'm drilling this Nirvana. I'ma ride for this Nirvana. I'ma slap for this Nirvana. Put up, sir, with my homies on the curb, yeah. Sent my last to my homie locked down, yeah. See men die with my eyes, yeah. And the good die young, that's truth, yeah. All my fam ride for the same thing. Make it to the top, dodge that chain gang. 10 years in the streets, I done seen things. 6 times been in jail, I done heard things. Real recognize real, that's the truth, yeah. Fake recognize fake, that's proof, yeah. My bros, they ride or die. I know they real, alright. Gang, 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 all they speak of. Bang, 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 bring tears, cause I'm gonna live tonight. I'm gonna slide I'ma live for this Nirvana. I'ma ride for this Nirvana. I'm so down for this Nirvana. I'ma climb for this Nirvana. I'm killing this Nirvana. I'm drilling this Nirvana. I'ma ride for this Nirvana. I'ma slap for this Nirvana. 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 Nirvana.
Hey, what's up? This is Kima, and you're listening to the Steven Knight Show. Make sure you check out that Love Me Back.
Welcome back to the Steven Knight Show. Miss Parker, how's it going?
Happy Monday. How are you?
I'm good. I can't complain. How was your weekend?
Busy, but great. Got to spend some time with some friends and catch up with a few other friends. I'm never in town, so when I'm here, I always trying to make sure I, see my friends and spend some quality time because that's that is my love language.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, that's good.
But, yes.
That's good. I planned on not doing much this weekend, and every time I say that, the opposite happens. But it was a good weekend. I hung out with some friends again as well. I didn't do anything Friday night. I chilled right on the couch and watched TV. And, but Saturday, I was out and about all day Saturday. And then Sunday night, just had a few friends over to watch the BET Awards. And then
I haven't seen it yet. I recorded it last night.
Yeah. Well, I got crack of dawn this morning because I had to be downtown at 7:30. That alarm clock went off. I was like, no. But I made it.
No, today was a challenging Monday for sure.
It was. We're not used to being in the office on Monday. Right.
So that is something to be grateful for. So
exactly.
We don't have to do it all the time.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Chica, how you doing? How was your weekend?
I'm doing well. My weekend was good. I actually worked during the weekend, but it was good.
Good.
It was good. No complaints. Yeah.
All right. Well, our question of the day is, what's a bad habit you wish you could break?
Mine is, I was just thinking about that actually when I was walking in the house about 30 minutes ago from the gym, is I wish I was better at calling people back.
Oh, yeah.
I'm horrible. If people don't text me, it's just, and it's an annoyance when people call me. I'm like, why are they calling? So I wish I was more of that person who enjoyed speaking on the phone and talking to people and calling them back. I think it's because I'm an internal person. I'm a Pisces. So,
Yeah, me too.
I interact with people all day long, and so done with work, I need that quiet, internal life.
Yes.
And so that's the only way I can recharge. So for me, having to get off of work and interact with people all day and have to interact with more people is challenging. In a dating situation, like I constantly need space.
Mm-hmm.
So I wish I was more of a person who was able to interact with people a lot more as far as like, phone calls and things like that. I'm good at checking on people, texting, sending flowers. I'm constantly checking on people in that way, but I'm not good at picking up the phone and having hours conversations and seeing how people are doing. So I'm going to work on that.
Yeah. What about you, Chica?
Okay, so I have this thing that I do when I'm daydreaming where I kind of like open my eyes real wide and they look real buggy, and I don't really realize that I'm doing it because I'm not really there.
Yeah.
My day, but other people see me and it weirds other people out.
I know people that do that too. Like, because they zone out and their eyes get real big. I know people do that all the time. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Why?" It's like, "You looked real crazy right then." I was like, I wasn't here.
Yeah.
I was somewhere else.
Yeah. I wish that I had been working on this almost all my life. Just being more patient as a person. I'm so impatient. And I'm just so impatient. Miss Parker, I'm impatient. I'm an impatient person.
It's ridiculous. I'm impatient, but I think we have me be triple time.
I am so impatient. I wasn't done right there, right now. But yeah,
it's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
But you can work on that.
Yeah. Well, I've been working on it. But I guess it's a continued effort. It's a continued effort. Well, tweet us at home, Stephen Knight Show, SHO, let us know what's one bad habit you wish you could break. All right, so BET Awards, we talked about that. There are a lot of, I don't think even surprise winners last night. I have the list right here who won some of the winners. Best female R&B pop artist, Beyonce. Best male R&B pop artist, Bruno Mars. Best group, Migos. Best collaboration, DJ Khaled featuring Rihanna and Bryson Tiller. Best male hip-hop artist, Kendrick Lamar. Best female hip-hop artist, Cardi B. Video of the year, Drake, God's Plan. Video director of the year, Ava DuVernay. Oh, I say her name wrong. Best new artist, SZA. And then they had Dr. Bobby Jones, Gospel Inspiration Award goes to Lecrae and Tori Kelly, I'll Find You. Best actress, Tiffany Haddish. Best actor, Chadwick Boseman. Young Stars Award, Yara Shahadi. Best movie, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Best sportswoman of the year, Serena Williams. Sportsman of the year, LeBron James. Album of the year, Kendrick Lamar with Damn. You can go on BT.com for the complete list of winners. Now, some of the highlights were, a lot of people said Meek Mill's performance. Him and Nick Miguel, they did a premiere of a new song called Stay Woke, which talks about the injustice of black Americans as it relates to the prison system. That's Meek Mill's new platform after going through everything with his current trial. Also, they did a tribute, Lifetime Achievement went to Anita Baker and Ledisi and Marsha Ambrose and Yolanda Adams. They did a medley. I'll tell you, Yolanda Adams killed it. She sang You Bring Me Joy. But a lot of people were laughing because when Migos were performing their song, they panned to Yolanda Adams. She was rocking in the audience, standing up, knew the words. I was like, okay.
Who was?
Yolanda Adams.
Yeah, I saw that clip.
Now, Jamie Foxx, he hosted the award, and a lot of people thought he did a great job. I know Ms. Parker said you hadn't watched it yet. Chica, did you watch it? Did you see any highlights? What are your thoughts?
I did not watch it. And
okay.
Probably, and I'm being honest, the only thing that I would probably be checking for would be the Anita Baker.
Yeah. It was good. It was really good. I don't know why, but for some reason, Jamie Foxx irritates me. And so he just irritates. Some of his personality just irritates me. I think he's extremely talented, but he irritates my soul. I was watching them. I was looking like side-eyed the whole time. But I thought the show was good. I didn't even know it was on. I didn't know it was coming on. I just happened to be, I think I saw something on Instagram, the BET red carpet. And I knew it was BET weekend, but I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, I ended up watching it, and it wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all. A lot of good performances. But yeah. All right, so I was very disgusted on Friday. They announced the crime the murder happened on Wednesday, but it was a Bronx teen, Lissandro Guzman Feliz. He was seen on surveillance footage being stabbed with knives and a machete Wednesday after being dragged out of a deli. Now, police believe Junior's, his nickname, his murder was a case of mistaken identity. 5 men did this, and now they're all in custody, including 2 from the Bronx and 3 from Paterson, New Jersey, according to New York Post. Now, police believe that the suspects are members of the deadly Dominican gang Trinitarios. Now, police also are credited in social media with helping them find the suspects so quickly. Lissandro's family has opened up a GoFundMe account entitled Justice for Junior. So far, they've raised more than $160,000. Lala and Kamalo Anthony, they actually were spotted at the memorial for him over the weekend, and Cardi B donated $8,000 to the family to pay for the funeral. Did you see this, and what are your thoughts about what's going on in this world today?
Yeah, I'm really mindful of not watching, cops kill young black men, not watching young black people kill each other. I'm just really mindful about what I intake as far as those type of imagery.
Right.
I saw a bit of the clips, but I didn't see the whole thing. I wouldn't want to.
Mm-hmm.
It's just sad. It's sad, that family have to relive that, and that clip is out there, and they have to relive that image every day. I mean,
yeah.
She sees it on her timeline of her family and his cousins and siblings. It's just, it's extremely sad. There's nothing else I can say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Chika, did you see?
Absolutely. Yeah, I saw it, and I didn't mean to see it. It was
like
one of those things that came up, and I was like, what is this? And before I knew it, it was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. And I don't even know, I don't have the words for it.
Yeah.
But we're headed in a very, very bad place if we don't get it together. We're headed for a very bad place. It's going to turn into basically the Wild Wild West all over again. Every man for himself. That's
true. I happened to be on Instagram. This is Friday night, and I kept seeing Justice for Junior. I'm like, well, what happened? So all I did was, with social media, I put in the hashtag, and I saw the story, and then, you can swipe, to see more pictures and whatnot. And then that's when I saw the video and the way that they slaughtered him. And then, no one helped him. They all watched. The store owner watched him get dragged out of that Bottega. And he got up and tried to walk himself to the hospital and died on the steps of the hospital. 15 years old. 15 years old. And there was some backlash.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what have that store owner seen that have so desensitized him to allow? I would have been on the phone calling the police.
Yeah.
I'm sure he has a gun back there for people who's robbing. Something.
Yeah.
He didn't want to get hurt. I'm sure he felt threatened because it was a group. But what allows you to just sit there and not even call the cops?
Well, then the police did show up, and they see him. I mean, they had pictures of him, his bloody body, outside of this store, and they were asking what happened. A lot of people were like, well, how come they didn't help? But I read, and I don't know if it's true, they're not qualified to provide that kind of aid. So, they said the ambulance.
The police
Yeah.
saw him when he was bloody sitting down.
Yep. They saw him. Yep.
Why didn't they call the ambulance?
Well, they said ambulance probably was on his way. Someone probably had already called. They were just trying to defuse the situation. But by that time, the guys had already ran off. They stabbed him, slaughtered him, and took off running. But I'm glad they caught him. I'm glad they caught every last one of them, because 2 of them, I read, had fled the country. And they still caught him. They caught him.
I'm confused. So the police got there when he was still bleeding, and they allowed him to leave and walk off?
They had videos of eyewitness who were there, and they said when the police got there, they saw him, and all they were saying, well, what happened? What happened? They were trying to get the story, not really necessarily, they weren't providing aid to him. It's just heartbreaking. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. Well, we lost in the last week or so. We lost 4 people. We lost Antoine Rose Jr. We lost the rapper Extension. We lost Jimmy Wopo and then Junior. All within. I mean, these are young guys, 20 and younger, I believe. And our thoughts go out to their families. And young people, be safe out there. You just don't know. Be safe out there. Be safe out there. All right, well, your girl Roseanne Barr is back in the news. She came out and did a tearful new interview where she apologized again for her tweet, the racist remarks comparing former Obama advisor to an ape. She said, "I have to get a hold of myself." She's 65 years old. That's what Roseanne Barr. She said at one point through tears during the interview with her long friend Rabbi Shmuley Boteach, which he released on SoundCloud. She says, "I horribly regret it. Are you kidding? I lost everything, and I regret it before I lost everything." She said, "I said to God, I'm willing to accept whatever consequences this brings because I know I've done wrong. I'm going to accept what those consequences are, and I do, and I have." She said, "I have made myself a hate magnet, and as a Jew, it's just horrible, just horrible." Now, remember, she tweeted but deleted about Valerie Jarrett, who was African American, and she said that she was a product of Muslim Brotherhood and the Planet of the Apes. She said Muslim Brotherhood and Planet of the Apes had a baby equals VJ. Now, she did apologize to Jarrett and the cast of her show, which got canceled, the reboot of Roseanne. She said that she did not know that Jarrett was African American. She said she thought that she didn't know that she was black. She said, "I would never have called a black person a monkey," but she said that she realized that she can't spew excuses at this point. She said she has to own up to what it is, and she said she accepts it and she feels horrible. She said that she spent her life really trying to help people, and speak up for people, and so she just wished people didn't think it was a racist remark that she was making. But it's a long interview, and she seems very sorry for, remorseful. It could be because she lost everything, but ABC did announce last week that they are launching a spinoff of the Roseanne show called The Conners, and it's without Roseanne. From what I understand, they had to negotiate with her. She like a one lump sum payout, so they could use that storyline, but she's not going to receive any other money from the new show. What are your thoughts on her apology, and do you think that The Conners will be successful?
I don't care what Roseanne has to say. She needs to go somewhere. I think everybody's moved on. She lost her show. She needs to go find her, something else to do.
Mm-hmm.
I never watched it, so I don't care if they have a spin-off or not. I'm just over that whole situation.
Yeah. What your thoughts, Chica?
Of course she's sorry. She lost everything.
Right.
Exactly. That's where I'm at with it. Everybody's sorry when the money goes,
Right.
But if she didn't know that she was African American, why are you still calling another woman an ape?
Right. Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
Mm-hmm.
African American or not? I don't think that we've heard the last of Roseanne. I think that she's in fear.
Trump's gonna probably hire him when he get out of the office for every job he does.
Well, they said, Sarah Huckabee said when she got fired that if she wanted a job at the White House, she could have one.
I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wish her the best of luck.
I
have crosses to bear.
I am glad that even if I hope the show does work out for the other castmates, I'm glad they got their jobs back. Those writers, the cast, the crew. I'm glad they got their jobs because of one person's mistake or actions that they weren't able. They were able to get their jobs back. So I wish them the best of luck. But I'm glad that she's not getting any additional financial gain from this. She needs to really take ownership and the repercussions of what she did. You know what I mean?
Yep.
All right, well, let's take a quick break. We'll come back with more hot topics right back after this.
Feels so good. Feels so good. It's KJ on the beat. We're all alone. Everybody knows it's a little secret. That's how we should keep it. Maybe we've been creeping on the low. No time to waste. It's getting late. Can't jump off the deep end. Not supposed to be here, but it feels so good. Feels so right when you love me like that. Touch you right there. Kiss me on my neck. The love we make is real, and it feels so good. Feels so good. Let me put my love on top. Give you what you need. When we make love, we get inside the deep. 'Cause it feels so good. Feels so good. Oh, so wrong. But the feeling strong. Every time I see you, I think about what we do. I can't help but think about it all the time. Close the door. Give me some more. You have my mind going every time you're doing your thing. And it feels so when you love me like that. Touch you right there. Kiss me on the neck. The love we make is real, and it feels so know it feels good. Feels so good. Feels so good to me. Put my love on top. Give you what you need. When we make love, we get inside the deep. 'Cause it feels so good. Feels so good. Love it how you on top of me. Love it how you on top of me. On top of me. On top of me. On top of me. Feels so good. Touch you right there. Kiss me on my neck. The love we make is real, and it feels so good. Feels so good. Feels so good, so good, so good. Put my love on top. Give you what you need. When we make love, get inside the deep. Feels so good. Feels so good. This way. That's why I'm packing my suitcase. I'm only taking what I need. The world is waiting for me. I won't sit home any longer. The message I've dying of hunger, and I should be making a difference. I know I'm telling the truth. Wasted potential is the death of many. Yet there's plenty of dead men who live. 'Cause their words live on, though they've been long gone. Yes, I know I wanna be like them. I've got places to be. out of my suitcase. I'm gonna make a difference, not gonna walk in ignorance. Make the world listen, I'ma leave an imprint. Yes, they gon' know I'm here, the world is gonna be my stage. And when I'm long gone, they gon' talk about me, they gon' read about me. I'm gon' leave a legacy, a legacy. Yes, you and me gon' make history. Wasted potential is the death of many. Yet there's plenty of dead men who live. 'Cause their words live on, though they've been long gone. Yes, I know I wanna be like them. I got places to be. Come on and get your stuff and dance to the road. It's time to go. Let's away roll. I'm gonna be living out of my suitcase. State to state, country to country, spelling the hay. If that's what it takes, that's what it takes. Out of my suitcase. Let's change the world for every boy and girl. Let's lend a hand. Let's take a stand. When facing fears, they'll disappear. Let's change the world for every boy and girl. Let's lend a hand. Let's take a stand. When facing fears, they'll disappear. They'll disappear. I got places to be, things to see. Let's hit the road. It's time to go. What we waiting for? I'm gonna be living out of my suitcase. Country to country, spelling the hay. If that's what it takes, I'm living out of my suitcase. Places to be, things to see. I got places to be. It's time to go. What we waiting for? I'm gonna be living out of my suitcase. City to city, state to state, country to country, spelling the hay. If that's what it takes, I'm living out of my suitcase. If you believe in your dream, won't you sing and say, out of my suitcase. If you believe in your dream, out of my suitcase.
All right, what's going on, y'all? This is Ricardo Grimm haunting the airwaves right now. You listening to the Stephen Knight Show. Hey, don't go to sleep without saying your prayer.
All right, welcome back to the Stephen Knight Show. I want to remind you all over social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Instagram, and, of course, our official website, thestephennightshow.com. You can also check us on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts. Just Google us or go to our website, thestephennightshow.com. All right, so Kanye West is back in the news. He did an interview with the New York Times, and he spoke about his personal struggle and his mental state. And he also said that he thought that after he had the whole slavery was a choice comments, he thought that Kim Kardashian might divorce him. He said, there was a moment where I felt after TMZ, maybe a week after that, I felt the energy levels were low. I called different family members and was like, was Kim thinking about leaving me after TMZ? So that was a real conversation he said he had with the family. In terms of his relationship with Trump, he says, I have a political opinion that's overly informed. It's like knowing how to dress as opposed to being a child. I like this. I hear Trump talk and I'm like, I like the way he sounds, knowing that there's some people like me who don't like the way it sounds. Kanye West will never change, will never, in most people's opinion, be able to shake off the TMZ interview where he said slavery was like a choice. It will mark him probably forever. But he said that unfortunately that won't stop him from trying to apologize. He said, so what I will say is literally like, I feel like I'm in court having to justify a robbery that I didn't actually commit. where I'm having to somehow reframe somehow that I never said. I feel stupid to have to say it out loud, that I know that being put on the boat was, but also I'm not backing down, bro. What I will do is take responsibility for the fact that I allowed my voice to be used back to back in ways that were not protective of it when my voice means too much. He said that his father came and visited him. His father came and visited him in Wyoming, and he expressed that he felt that some of the politics were hurtful, and that I'm a person that does not intend to hurt people, never hurts people with intention. I expressed the example that I have a cousin that's locked up for doing something bad, and I still love him. So I don't base my love for a person on if they're doing something good or bad. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I guess all that stuff is just makes my head hurt. I don't care about Kanye. I don't support his music or any of his projects. I don't care about what he has to say. He doesn't. He's not the type of person that inspires me in any type of way that I want to follow or listen to, or somehow be impression. Let him impress upon me any of his opinions. I have no respect for him, so it's just like he almost like he doesn't matter to me. Like, I'm neutral to the situation, whatever. I don't care.
What are your thoughts, Chica?
I haven't been really a Kanye fan like that. I have been a fan of his music when he makes productions for other people.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's not somebody that I really gravitate toward. It's not like I dislike him or anything, but he's just never really been on my radar. And as of lately, since he married his wife, it's just been a lot of noise.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of barking and noise, and I don't care.
To me, he seems a little out of touch with reality. And
he is mentally ill.
Yeah.
He's mentally ill. He's been hospitalized for that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's like hearing a person who's mentally ill. Like I always have people in my family who are mentally ill. They just go on and on about nothing. It's more like his illness speaking, right?
Right.
So it's like for me, I don't give it any weight, and it's just for me regarding him, it's a bit of an annoyance because he has a public forum. But, if it's a personal situation, it's more like, okay, well, I know that person is talking to death about nothing, and they're going to change the subject 3 or 4 times. That's going to make sense.
Right.
You're prepared for it.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't prepare for him because he has a public forum, and he has...
And resources. Yeah.
Yeah, to make resources to make these comments, but he's not well. So it's like a crazy person literally just rumbling on.
And Ms. Parker, just talking, I just thought about something. What if he's one of those people that's addicted to the attention?
Oh,
like he's just throwing stuff
absolutely.
out there because he wants that adoration, he wants that attention. And I'm thinking, with his first go around, I think with all the success and the fame that he had his first time out, I think that he got hooked, and he's addicted to it. And he's trying to recapture. It's like, when people are addicted, they chase the high. He wants that back, and he's never been able to capture that.
I just know he ain't been right since that mama passed away. He ain't been right. But
who goes out and proclaims that they're Jesus? I mean,
yeah, that's true. That's true. Right. All right. Well, Madonna ruffled ruffled the wings of the Beehive this past Friday. With a single photo of the Carters featuring, of course, Queen Bee, aka Beyonce, and her hip-hop megastar husband, Jay-Z, from their Ape video. Now, but it wasn't just a video, it was a Photoshop one, which shows the powerful couple at Paris Louvre Museum gazing upon a huge wall of Madonna's best-selling musical works, replacing the actual paintings at the historical venue, and Bey and Hova's original picture from their video. Now, she captioned it saying, "Learning from the master." Now, the Beehive has since, they've had some comments for her. Some said, "You have 5 minutes to delete this." Someone said, "Madonna is straight up pathetic trash for this post. Humble thyself." They said, "Yeah, you have 4 minutes to delete this." I guess the Beehive don't play. Someone had a picture of, I guess this was a Madonna fan, had a picture of Oprah with her hands in the air, and it says, "Tea was served. The Queen has spoken." Just, you know how people are, especially that Beehive. Do you think that people take celebrities' tweets and posts like this too serious, or do you think that she needs to be more mindful of what she posts?
No, I think she should have left her post up and not read the comments, turn the comments off.
Mm-hmm.
That's how she felt. I don't understand why these celebrities have their comments on.
Right.
I don't care. I'll post pictures all day long with comments turned off. You can turn it off. You don't have to see that.
Yeah.
You don't owe the public any explanation. If that's how you feel about it, and she feels like she was a groundbreaking artist.
Right.
She was one of the groundbreaking artists that a lot of these new artists, including Beyonce, who admittedly have, been influenced by.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have given, if that's how she thought the room, I would have just turned my comment off. But I think celebrities, honestly, secretly get hooked to the attention, like what Chike said earlier. I think Kanye is a different issue because I think he has mental issues. But I think these celebrities get hooked to the attention. I'm gonna give you an example. So I hear my girlfriends and people I know, not just not close friends, but people I know complain about how guys disrespect them on social media, bothers them and stalks them on social media and all this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think to myself, I get those too. Just block the person and be done with it. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Leave the person on your page because you want that
attention. Yeah.
The attention that you're complaining about, you crave.
Mm-hmm.
So I think these celebrities have a bit of that because just us as regular people, I can see that in the people I'm around, how even though it's negative attention that they're bothered by, it doesn't sit well with their soul and their spirit, they crave it. Because,
yeah.
It's somebody's saying something, somebody's seeing them. I'm thinking, I block you on a daily basis.
You sure do.
One wrong comment, you a block. It's just like, I don't understand. You're complaining about dudes are thirsty and they're in your inbox and you block them. It's easy. It's one button. So I think that's the same thing with the celebrities. Like, I know there's a function on there where you can turn comments off because I've seen celebrities do it.
Right.
But it's like they leave the comments off to get back, and then they want to take the post down. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah. What do you thought, Chike?
Madonna is a diva. Of course divas act up. Of course she probably saw something in that work that reminded her of something she did 40,000 years ago. She has the right to speak on it. It's her opinion. The Beehive needs to simmer down. I mean, I understand why they're there. I understand. Yeah, she is. And listen, I respect that you respect her like that. I respect that. But there were people before Beyonce and there will be people after Beyonce. And Madonna happens to be one of those icons that came before Beyonce. Leave Madonna alone. She's earned her pass. Let her do what she wants to do. Janet is the same way. Let her do what she wants to do. Jennifer Lopez the same way. Let her do what she wants to do. They did their thing.
I honestly think that Madonna was just joking. I bet you she didn't even make that picture. She probably saw it. She saw it and thought it was funny because she even had some hashtags after it, but it wasn't. You could tell she was being funny. You know what I mean? And what I'd also
and she's a little shady too.
Yeah, she is shady.
A little shady.
But didn't she sign with Tidal, or wasn't she on Tidal? So they're all like business together. Yeah, they're all business together.
Absolutely.
And also
creating buzz, more sensation.
Right. And also, they had one of Mariah Carey where they took Mariah Carey's albums, did the same thing. Mariah didn't post it, but people were posting online. I think because Madonna posted it, that's why she got the backlash. But I think the Beehive just needs to calm down. Everybody know Beyonce is that girl. Yeah. Leave her alone. It's good. It's good.
I mean, they need to simmer all the way down.
Yes.
I remember Beyonce should take them all to an island to like a retreat camp to like calm down.
Yeah.
Like, learn how to meditate. Take it down.
I remember a few years ago, this lady on Fox News, she said something bad about Beyonce. I happened to go on her Facebook page to see who she was. All I saw in the comments were bees. The Beehive is a trip. All right, remember barbecue Becky, BBQ Becky? Yeah, she's the one that called the police on a black men who were barbecuing in the park. Well, we have a new one. Yeah. We have Permit Patty. Now, the woman, she called the police on an 8-year-old black girl in San Francisco. She was selling water. She was selling bottled water to people because it was hot out there. She was trying to she wanted to raise money to go to Disney World. And also, her mom had lost her job. She's just trying to, make some money on the side. 8 years old. Well, this woman, her name is Allison Edel. I guess she was doing some work at home. And she said it was hot, so she had her window open. And she said that she hear all the noise from the 8-year-old outside. And so she went out there to address it. And ended up saying that she was going to call the police, saying that she didn't know if the little girl had a permit to sell water. And so there's video of her now crying, the grown woman, saying she's getting all this backlash from, because it went viral on social media. The girl's mom came out there too, and of course, dealt with her. And it went viral on social media, and they're saying that she was being racist towards this 8-year-old. And she said that she didn't even know who was selling the water. She just heard the noise, and that's what she supposedly was making these police calls. But she said she never really called the police. She was just trying to kind of intimidate the people that were selling water, the little girl, really. And so the police department did verify that there wasn't a call made, but this woman saying she's getting death threats and all these other kind of things, and crying and carrying on, and no one's really buying it. What are your thoughts?
I don't care if you call them not. She saw who the little girl was when she went down there. The little girl was down there.
Right.
So she saw who it was because she went down. And my thing is, if it was Lil Becky selling something, Lil Paul, she would have been over there buying something.
Right.
She would have been asking for a permit. The kids been doing that since forever.
Right. Yeah.
Selling lemonade in the summertime. That's what they do. They earn money to Disneyland or whatever they want to buy. Kids all up and down the street selling stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Listen.
Call the cops. I can see there was too much noise. Hey, I'm trying to sleep. I'm upstairs right above you guys, but I'll take a couple of waters to support. That little girl would have gladly, probably, change her tune and not be so loud. Especially if you bought a couple of waters.
Right.
I mean, she could have handled that so much differently. But I think that's what's wrong in society now. It's like no one engages with each other, and then the other side just so the authority because they know the authority has their back, or they assume the authority has their back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just that the law is on their side. Who asked an 8-year-old for a permit? Like, are you
right? Right. A permit to sell water. Right. Yeah. What you saying, Chike?
I thought we were making America great again. I guess back in the day, in the great days of America, kids could go outside on the lawn or on the curb and sell lemonade. At least that's what I thought, and it was okay.
Yeah.
So let's take a situation and flip it, and let's make it the worst case scenario. She picked up the phone. She called the cops. Everyone knows that cops are shooting black people these days. So cops show up and they shoot the black girl for selling water without a permit. How you feeling, Permit Patty?
Right.
You instigated that whole situation.
Right.
Why would you call the cops on a child?
Mm-hmm.
About legal stuff. Why wouldn't you knock on the door and talk to the girl's parents like the adults normally do?
Yeah.
How they handle things in the hood, I should speak. We don't call the cops on each other. We talk to each other. Right,
right. Well, she said that she is not pleased in the way that she handled it, although she wasn't being racist. She didn't like the way she was handled. She's not proud of the way she handled it, and she said that she wished she just would have went for a walk instead. She said she wanted to apologize to the girl and her daughter, but both have declined her apology. All right. So last story. So Fabulous. He slid in someone's DMs and it kind of backfired in his face. Now I want you to listen to this story and tell me, do you think the woman, she was doing too much? So pretty much he sent this IG model named Miss Peru. He sent her a DM asking her, are you in New York? Or do you live in New York, kind of thing. She didn't reply. She screenshot it and put in her Instagram, nah, I'm good, love, enjoy. And then later added, I like my teeth. She also posted, 1, I'm engaged. 2, I hate abusive men. 3, I hate cheaters. 4, I have a business email. 5, I'm not in New York. 6, I love my teeth. 7, I have standards. 8, I'm not a video vixen. 9, read number 1. And that was that she was engaged. So, do you think she did too much? Because some people, I was reading the comments, they said, well, he could have been trying to get her, in one of his videos. But that's what she
has a clarity on that she's not a music video vixen.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people said that he was probably trying to holler because she looks just like his girlfriend or fiance, whatever she is. What are your thoughts, Michelle?
The thing is, how you like trying to hire me lingerie model? I'm a lingerie model. You know what I mean? Like that don't even make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And he was trying to hire her. She's not a video victim. She has a business, and her email on there is a business email.
Yeah.
So if he was trying to hire her as a business, he should have emailed her.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing is she just doesn't want to be associated with a person who's abusive. I don't care in what capacity. I stopped this R. Kelly music when it comes to Panther. I don't have his channel. When it comes on, I'll skip it. So we each have individual responsibility to say, you know what, I would no longer support this person in whatever capacity. So she don't want nothing from him. Not even his high.
Right. Yeah.
Who is allowed to be? The shade room is getting on my nerves. They post him every other day. Why are you guys giving him publicity?
Right. Yeah.
She's out of her mouth. Right there and kill her father. We saw videos of it.
Mm-hmm.
There are pictures of her being knocked out. So, like, why are you even giving him the platform?
Right.
I don't know. I'm so annoyed. But I think she's right now with the blasting him too.
What do you think, Chica?
Well, I'm sure that brother has some bravado about himself because he is who he is, in even in the audacity to do what he did to Emily.
Yeah.
This is his come around. I mean, he put himself out there. When he started typing in the DM, you put yourself out there, because if you don't know, you're slow to it, but there's a whole bunch of technology out here where you just can't do anything you want to and think it's going to be secret.
Mm-mm.
And if you don't know that, being at the level of exposure that you are, I feel sorry for you. You just, got blown up for doing what he did, and now you're trying to talk to another female, and she called you on it. I mean, take it on the chin, bro.
Emily B, she posted a selfie and said positive vibes only. They said, I was reading the comments, they said she still ain't going nowhere. She's going to be here.
She's not. When your teeth get knocked out and you still sitting there
yeah.
Positive vibes, then you're not going anywhere.
Positive vibes.
He threatened your father right in front of you?
Yep.
That would have been reason enough for me to leave.
Yeah. Yeah, that's domestic abuse.
I read something that, honestly, I'm not trying to make it sound like it's just as simple as that, because physical abuse starts with mental and emotional.
Right,
so
right, yeah.
It's a mental and emotional thing where these women feel somehow that they can't survive without the person. And they said with some celebrity couples, it was tougher because the women feel like nobody else will ever date them and have that status or that money to keep up their lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
They have an addiction to lifestyle and mentally and abusive mindset, that the toxic experiences that also within their relationship that's not just physical. So I read an article about that and it made sense. So I'm not even trying to make it seem like it's as simple as that for her, but that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous.
I knew that he really didn't care anything about her when she was trying to get that reality show off the ground, and he refused to be seen on screen with her.
Mm-hmm.
Get your mind right, Emily B. Well, listen, Miss Parker, thank you so much for Hot Topics. Chica, I'll see you in movie reviews. Have a great week, and we'll talk next Monday.
All right, have a good one.
All right, right back. Right back after this.
Your love is showing me my path. My heart belongs in your grasp. I only see you underneath your light. I can't survive without your kiss. My life dripping from your lips. I'm nowhere if I'm not by your side. It feels like time slows down, and every breath is getting longer. I feel my heart sinking to the ground, and every weakness is getting stronger. And as I'm falling, I can feel you lift me
me up underneath your wings, and it's every touch how you take my love and bring it back to life. You bring it back to life. I feel your fire burn underneath my skin, and it's every touch how you take my love and bring it back to life. You bring it back to life. And I'm breathing in every single sound you make. I can feel your words all in the air. With your voice making my heart beat. If your soul is all I see, it's like the rest of the world is not there. It feels like time slows down, and every breath is getting longer. I feel my heart sinking to the ground, and every weakness is getting stronger. And as I'm falling, I can feel you lift me up underneath your wings, and it's every touch how you take my love and bring it back to life. You bring it back to life. I feel your fire burn underneath my skin, and it's every touch how you take my love and bring it back to life. You bring it back to life. And as I'm falling down, I feel you lift me up underneath your wings, and it's every touch how you take my love and bring it back to life. You bring it back to life. I feel your fire burn underneath my skin, and it's every touch how you take my love and bring it back to life. You bring it back to life.
Why you keep loving me wrong? I'm tired, and I'm moving on. You feel me, no, I'm like a bum. Stop loving me wrong. Why you keep loving me wrong? I'm tired, and I'm moving on. You feel me, no, I'm like a bum. Stop loving me. I was with you, but living a lie. I was giving you life. You were loving me wrong for a while. Cheating but standing in aisle. You're loving me wrong, you're loving me fake. Stop filling my head and filling my tank. Ain't I was so dumb to stay in the phase, cause I was so lost and stuck in your maze. Stuck in the sex, was stuck in the love. I let you dishonor my name and my love. I let you dishonor my pride like a fool, denying myself just so I could choose you. I was with you but living a lie. I was giving you life. You were loving me wrong for a while. You were cheating but standing in aisle. Why you keep loving me? You're loving me wrong. You're leading me on. You gotta stop loving me. Stop loving me wrong. You're loving me wrong. You're leading me on. You gotta stop loving me. Stop loving me wrong. You were fake and foul and wasted out. I can, I will, I won't allow you to change my soul or change my sound. So carry the bed that you slept around. You crept around when there's no doubt. STDs distributed out. You sold me a novel, then wrote me out. I cannot, I will not, I won't allow. Why you keep loving me wrong? I'm tired, so I'm moving on. You feel me, no, I'm like a bomb. Stop loving me wrong. Why you keep loving me fake? I've been wrote you off, you're fucking replaced. And this is the end of the song for the fake. Stop loving the ones who will love you. I was with you but living a lie.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's the First Lady Faith Evans, and you're listening to the Stephen Knight Show.
Welcome back to the Stephen Knight Show. Adam, how's it going?
Very well, very well. How about you guys?
Can't complain. How was the weekend?
Pretty good. I went up to New York for a brief visit.
Nice.
Hang out and see sights, and it was good. The weather was great. It was supposed to rain, and it didn't. So, no complaints.
That's good. All right. Well, Chike, Adam, I'll let you all take it away with movie reviews.
All right. Well, I think Chike and I saw the same thing, but I will start us off with The Incredibles 2. And for anyone not familiar, this is the latest Pixar release that is a sequel to the 2004 movie called The Incredibles. And it's a movie about a family of superheroes, similar to, and not quite, but kind of like a Fantastic Four style feel to it. And this movie takes place a few months after the first film, and the superheroes are still kind of looked down upon because of their destruction to the city, but our team, the Incredible, or the Parr family, is introduced to this very wealthy person and his sister that want to make the superheroes relevant again, and it follows along that story. In a time that we have all these superhero movies coming out, Incredibles 2 is actually, I liked it a lot. And when I saw the first movie, I liked it fine. It wasn't as great, or it wasn't as memorable to me as it was to, I think, a lot of people. But it was fine. It was enjoyable. But this one I liked a lot more, and I felt like the jokes were there. You know, it is a kid's movie. The battles, especially with the baby and the raccoon, was wonderful. Animation was great, and they really did a good job. The story was a little bit predictable, but again, it's a Pixar movie, so you don't have to worry too much about that. But I highly liked it, and I do highly recommend seeing it.
Well, I would concur, Adam.
Oh, good.
What I did get from this movie is that I think that if they play their cards right, these characters can grow, in the sense that they can mature and they'll still have an audience. So I can see the baby getting older. I can see the kids going to college and the parents getting older, being older superheroes. I can see that happening.
Yeah, they did really good world building and can expand it.
And the stars of this movie is Craig T. Nelson as Mr. Incredible and Holly Hunter as Elastigirl, and Samuel Jackson as Mr. What is his name in that movie?
Frozone.
Which is hilarious. He's hilarious.
Yeah, he's great. I don't know if they did this in your movie, but before my movie, they actually, all three of them were talking, near microphones and kind of introducing something or an organization, which was fine. But doing it right before the movie, it kind of threw me a little bit out of the movie, because then I'm thinking Holly Hunter when I hear Elastigirl talk, and it's the actors, but when you see them right before they do the voice actor, it threw me off. It wasn't a big deal, but for me, for the first 20 minutes, I was like, oh, I don't feel it as much. But then I kind of went into it and didn't worry too much. But I don't know if that happened with you.
No, I didn't see that, and I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, because when you see Holly Hunt in real life, and then you hear Elastigirl talk, and you don't hear Elastigirl, you hear Holly Hunter, and so, but yeah, great movie, great action. I really thought it was well done. The whole 50s theme, which I guess I didn't realize the last one was set in the 50s too. Felt really well, and the music was good. Actually, it was well done and well put together. So a big win for Pixar here.
Yeah, well worth the wait, because that's a movie that I've been waiting for quite a while. I actually thought that the sequel probably would have come out closer to the release of the first one, as opposed to so many years later. But
yeah,
I'm happy that they released it.
It's weird Pixar's doing that. They did Finding Dory. It's like they started to revisit some of their titles way past, and it's obviously not hurting them because they were number one not this past weekend, but the weekend before. But it is interesting that they kind of decided to come back to them so late.
Nice. Is that the only feature that you saw?
Well, I saw that in the theaters, but then on Hulu there's I, Tonya, the movies we talked about around award seasons, and I saw that, and with Margot Robbie, and that was really good too. And I know you told me to kind of keep an eye on the mother, played by Allison Janney, and she did a great job and well deserved for the Oscar. But it's a very interesting slice of, I guess, history too, because you're getting both sides telling the story, and the film ends with it was a big deal, but then the OJ thing happened, and the OJ thing was kind of the big point where the TV news really did focus on the celebrities more than ever, and so it's interesting to see kind of the early stages of that evolving. But it was good job. All the actors did a great job. So I recommend that too if you're looking for something to watch on streaming.
And big thanks to Margot Robbie for producing that and bringing that to the screen. She was, instrumental in that. That was her.
Yeah, when she first heard the story, she thought it was made up. She didn't realize it actually happened, which of course she's young, so in Australia, so they wouldn't know it as well. But yeah, it was a good job by her.
Okay.
Is there anything coming up that you want to check out?
So I'm really looking forward to Sicario 2, Soldado. I was a little worried seeing the trailers that might be more action-like than the first one, and the first one told a really good story, directed very well, and the characters did a great job, and you really felt like a weight in the movie. This movie, I'm hoping, is the same way the reviews are giving it, mostly good. We'll see what happens. The trailers worry me that it made it seem like a little too much of an action movie and less of kind of the drama that the first one was.
Okay. Jurassic World, Mission Impossible, Ant-Man and Wasp, and I want to see the first Purge. I'm a little interested in that. I want to see where they're taking the story. the whole Purge movie.
Oh, the first Purge, yeah.
Yeah, the first Purge. It's about actually the first Purge. So I'm curious and interested to see what they're doing with the storyline, how they're taking it back to the beginning. With the catalyst that brought this into existence.
Yeah, that'll be.
And
nice.
I have to shout out some television shows that I'm watching as well. And I want to say this: if there's anyone out there who's watching any of the things that we're watching, please feel free to comment on our social media. If you think that we've gotten it wrong and we were a little bit too harsh, let us know. So I'm a good debater. I like to argue my point. So come at me on social media. I don't care. I can take it. I really want to know what your feedback is. It's all right, and it's all relative as far as I'm concerned. So Luke Cage, the second season, hit this week. Well, actually Friday. Check it out. I'm almost through it. I think I had a couple more episodes. Got it kind of enveloped in it. So check it out. Animal Kingdom, it's in its third season. Very good drama on TNT. And The Affair, very good drama on Showtime. They are in their fourth season. If you like complex storyline, that's a beautiful, beautiful show for you. Queen Sugar, which is on the OWN network.
Love Queen Sugar.
Season. Yes, right? Mm-hmm. Very, very good show.
Yeah.
Flaws, starring our friend Niecy Nash, which is in the second season. And that show is surprisingly, I say surprisingly because I wasn't expecting to get hooked on the first season the way that I did. That show is surprisingly good. I think some of the people from True Blood have tripped over and came over there because I see some of the True Blood people in that camp. So check it out. It's really, really good. And then the last is Westworld, which should be coming to an end pretty soon. I think the finale is either coming this week or it was this week. I haven't seen this week's episode yet, so I'll let you know.
Nice. And hopping back into movies, and I don't know, and I'm just aware of this, there's the new Whitney documentary.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Whitney Houston.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's worth checking out, or is that going to be kind of a rental
I'm going to go see it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go this weekend to see it. Yeah.
The reason why I think it'll be good is because apparently the director, he's an Oscar-winning director, and they actually have the family. Like, they did another documentary last year, but it was actually it was old footage. It was like, because she, back in 99, she was on tour, and so she had someone follow her on tour during, followed her on tour. It's supposed to be like, celebrating her career and where she was at that point in her career. But what happened was when they finished filming, like, maybe months after they finished filming, that's when he found out that she had a drug problem because he never saw it. And so he called her and said that I want you to talk about this in the documentary. And she said there is no problem. And so he refused to release the film. And so what he did was, after she passed, a few years later, he retold the story of what it was supposed to be. So this one is the family's behind this new one, the Whitney one, and they're disclosing a lot of things. Like one of the biggest things that came out was that because the director, I can tell I've been reading on this. The director said that he knew watching because it's a lot. It's like he said it's like 100 hours of home videos that he had to go through, and in watching them, he said he could tell something was wrong, something had happened to her, and her brother and her assistant said that she was molested by her cousin, who was older than her. It's Dionne Warwick's sister, molested her when she was a kid, and her brother. And he thinks, because he said there's a bigger story behind, he said he was never a fan of Whitney. He appreciated her talent, but he wasn't a fan of her until he did a documentary and did his research. And he said he walked away falling in love with her because he saw that there's more story than what we just saw on TV. I don't know. It looks like it's going to be good, though. It looks like it's going to be good.
Yeah, sounds like it. It's the same guy who did Last King of Scotland.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
over 10 years old, but that's a classic.
Yeah,
so yeah. That'll be interesting then. Is that on your list then, Stephen?
That's definitely on my list. Yes, and I'm not gonna fall asleep on this one.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
Well, anything else, guys?
That's pretty much it for now.
All right. Well, thank you
for me.
Thank you for always for letting us know what to spend our money on and what not to. Have a great week, and we'll talk next Monday.
Thanks.
All right.
Right back after.
Then we taking over. One time.
That's the nigga they chasing, but the jupa she jacking. Manga never suffer, suffer, manga never suffer, suffer. I'm relying on the waiting, but I'm in the setting. That's the nigga they chasing, but the jupa she jacking. I said that you pass, she waiting, she checking, she looking like she not know what they are talking. I told her that trouble she causing, the way that she rocking and shaking her too mad. Onina Fatumata, put it on me like she from Kakatai. All the men scatter, now Benny, I want in a chocolate. When you tie your lapa, and you wear your skin test, when you rocking your tuma, Bange, I want my ready. Chamu, I want take you. Anything you want, I give it to you. Take my knee, my money, my car, my clothes, my everything, oh. Suffer, I can never suffer, suffer, I'm relying on the waiting, but I'm in the setting. That's the nigga they chasing, but the jupa she jacking. I can never suffer, suffer, I can never suffer, I'm relying on the waiting, but I'm in the setting. That's the nigga they chasing, but the jupa she jacking.
What play you non-see funk get capping? Like I said before, hungry line blocking. You leave it, another scamming with bop it. Grab it, squeeze it with dry face. That it done, you will be trying how to catch it. You know you're missing a casa bavete. Fix it, all five, trying how to catch. Then you want speed series now till they get. Pretty girl, let me take you out of dinner. I got a cheddar, forgive me, I was a sinner. Gonna be better from January down to December. Take trips, go to spots even in the winter. So sexy, gorgeous, and beautiful. Everything that we do is so memorable. I'm feeling you from your head down to your toes. Don't have to speak on it, I'm gonna show.
setting. That's the nigga they chasing. But the jupa she jacking. Forget never suffer, eh. Suffer, eh. Forget never suffer, eh. Suffer, eh. Hungry lion they waiting. Panamera they setting. That's the nigga they chasing. But the jupa she jacking.
Anytime she walking, the boy them be watching. Anytime she walking, the boy them be jaking. Baby girl, you temptation. Anytime you turn girl, you confusion. Baby girl, you temptation. Anytime you turn girl, you confusion. Baby girl, you blow my mind away. Anytime you turn like way, girl, you make me wanting you tonight. Forget, never, you never suffer.
Forget never suffer. Suffer. Hungry lion they waiting. Panamera they setting. That's the nigga they chasing. But the jupa she jacking. Forget never suffer. Suffer. Forget never suffer. Suffer. Hungry lion they waiting. Panamera they setting. That's the nigga they chasing. But the jupa she jacking.
Welcome back to the Stephen Knight Show. Janera, how's it going? Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, Stephen. I guess it's going as well as can be expected.
How was your weekend?
I can't complain. I got to get a lot done, but I can't really complain. Belk is going out of sale. It's going out of, well, not going out of business, but the store at Phipps is closing, so I was able to go up there and get a couple of things.
I know you had a good time.
I did. I mean, everything just in case. Just so everyone knows, in the Atlanta area, it's going out of business. Their last day is July 31st, and it's at Phipps Plaza. They have right now. They have clearance items marked down 70 an additional 70% off, and their regular price items are marked down to an additional 60% off. So. And it's just going to go up higher and higher. So you guys, go ahead and get everything before the getting is gone.
Exactly.
Right, right.
Take away with the other things you found. I know you got some good stuff for us.
I surely do. So today is the last day to shop 9 West and get up to 50% off of your purchase. So they're giving you 20% off of regular price items, and then they're going to give you an additional 30% off. So that's your 50% off, an additional 30% off of sale items. So everything is discounted 20%, and then for sale items, they're giving you an additional 30% off. Excuse me. Neiman Marcus last call is having a sale today only. And if you shop there now, you can get an extra 75% off of everything. Up to an extra 75% off of everything in the store. The Personalization Mall is also having a sale, and if you shop there now, you can get up to an extra 70% off of all their photo gifts and photo frames. Today is the last day to shop the Limited and get dresses and jumpsuits for under $50. After today, everything goes back up. Express is having a sale, and if you shop there now, you can get up to 70% off of select items. If you shop Gymboree today only, you can get 40% off of all new arrivals. This is a sale that the Gap always has. They just use different codes, but they have this sale every week. So you don't have to rush out and shop at the Gap. But if you shop at the Gap now, you can get 40% off of your purchase. And if you're shopping online, you can get you need to use code HAPPY at checkout. Today only you can is today only at Old Navy you can get flip flops for just $1. So they do this once a year, and so you guys need to hurry up and shop before all of the deals are gone. But they only do this once a year, so flip flops are just $1 at Old Navy. And if you're shopping online, you need to use code HOLLA, which is HOLLA at checkout. Carter's is having a clearance sale, and they're having tons of items that are starting. They have tons of items on their clearance rack, and it starts at just $2.79. So that's pretty much a steal. Excuse me. Banana Republic is having a sale, and if you shop there now, you can get an extra 50% off of all of their sale items. And today is the last day to shop Shutterfly.com and get unlimited free pages added to your photo book, which will come in handy if there's anything that you guys are trying to put together. Like when I got married, I put together my photo book through Shutterfly. You can put it together as a keepsake item for yourself or a loved one. But those photo pages add up, so this is quite a feat if anybody's trying to get a photo book. So you can get free pages added to your photo book with code FREEPAGES. You have to use that code at checkout. And also everything else on their site is 40% off. So that does also include the photo books. So you can get a photo book for 40% off, and then on top of that, you can get the free photo pages. So in order to get the photo book or anything else on their site at 40% out, you just have to use code GET40 at checkout. So that's all I have for you guys today.
That's a lot of great stuff. They can find all that at BuddyTypeOfHall.com, correct?
They surely can.
All right. Well, listen, you feel better, and thank you for keeping
I will.
keep this with the sales. Have a great week.
Okay. Thank you.
We'll be right back after this.
When I was younger, I used to wonder if I would ever get the chance to sing movie stars. Summers in Texas, I must confess that those were the best days that I ever had. Yeah. Now that I'm older, this world is colder. Chips on our shoulders, can we get over all the pain from the past? So I was stuck in the middle, becoming bitter than I considered. Life can be so simple when you let it go.
What's going on, y'all? It's Ralph A. World.
And this is Mia Mendez. We are the stars of the new film, Boston to Philly, and we're hanging out with the Stephen Knight Show.
Make sure you guys catch the episode and watch Boston to Philly online now.
Welcome back to the Stephen Knight Show. Aaron Cosby, how's it going?
Stevie K. What's up, brother?
I cannot complain. How was your weekend?
It was good, man. Chill. I didn't do too much of nothing. I actually went to a game night Saturday night over at my homeboy David's house. So
okay.
It was really good. Yeah, I played this game called what's it called, Dave? Battle of the Sexes. Battle of the Sexes. Yes, this is my homeboy David. Everybody.
Welcome to the show, David. Welcome to the show.
I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah. So he's going to be doing sports with me. But really quick, David, tell the people what you do, man.
Oh yeah, so I'm David Garvin Jr. I am co-founder of the Humboldt Initiative, which is a nonprofit where we started at in Durham, North Carolina. Also, I am the founder and co-owner of Humility Clothing Company. But this weekend, while we're talking sports, I'm actually having a basketball event. It's called the Dunaway Classic.
Mm-hmm.
What we did is we do a TJ Dunaway scholarship each year.
Okay.
And we give away scholarship money to at least 2 recipients each year to kind of alleviate the pressure of the first semester to first year of college.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah.
Thank you. And so this year, we're actually going to start our first annual Dunaway Summer Classic, which will have a 2-part game where we will have police department or first responders versus the community, which is compounded of all the couple of different athletes, high school athletes, and then we'll have a celebrity basketball game as the second portion.
That's dope. That's dope. Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh man, the work though. Woo.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yo, Dave, you got a social media or anything?
Yes. So you can, if you add us on for the game this weekend, the Dunaway Classic on Instagram, also on Facebook. The website, if you would like to come out in the RDU area, you can go to dunawayclassic.com, and we have our tickets there for sale, or you can just come to the game itself, purchase tickets at the game. It's at Hillside High School in Durham from Saturday from 12 to 5.
Well, congratulations. That's great stuff. Great stuff you got going on, for sure.
Thank you.
All right.
Well,
I'll let y'all take it away with sports.
Yes, sir. What you want to talk about first, Dave?
We can go right into Lakers part, them trying to recruit Paul George.
Yeah. What do you think about Paul George going to the Lakers?
I definitely feel like they need LeBron. Like, George, I don't think Paul George is just an athlete on his own. Like, he has to have a team player because it's not like he's a guard. He's not the person that's rolling up the court. So he has to have someone there. I don't think Lonzo Ball is that person. They need another dominant person because they have a team of average right now.
Right. Can LeBron and Paul George play on the same team?
Oh, yeah. I definitely think so because Paul George is always the person. He has that attitude where he just gets things done. Okay. So with LeBron, he's a takeover player. So Paul George doesn't have a problem being able to come out of this. And then on top of that, LeBron has he has an assist game. So it helps George out in the day.
Bron will definitely feed you the ball.
Yeah.
Definitely feed you. Now, Bron going to the Rockets, you don't see that.
No.
I don't
see him wanting to be in Houston.
Him and Harden, I don't
Oh,
see
no.
them.
Now, Bron has to have the ball at some point. So if you put Bron, Chris Paul, and Harden, like that's three ball handlers and 3 assist players. Like there's no way they're just going to pass to each other. Like, you get the ball. You know what I'm saying? And everybody want to take the last shot. We saw like going towards semifinals.
Yeah.
It was a Chris Paul show.
Yeah.
You know, and Harden had to take a step back. You know, then Chris Paul got hurt. Now Harden has to step up. So, but you have someone that's as healthy as LeBron.
it's LeBron's team.
Yeah.
And I don't see Harden falling back for LeBron.
No,
I don't
he already fell back for Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Like, trying to share a spotlight with a third person, it's not going to happen. And then you still need a big man. And you got to get a established big man to share that light with the big man too.
I agree.
Because if the big man's not happy, you're not getting rebounds.
And you're not going to win.
You're not going to win. Because you need defense.
All right, let's also talk about quickly Lance Stevenson, man. The Pacers, they don't want him. He's a free agent.
They don't think he's worth that much.
I'm like, yeah, he's not worth that. I think it's $4.3 million. He's not worth it. I do think that he is a quality player.
Yeah.
Defense, especially, he is a defensive stopper. I think wherever he goes, he's going to be a stud and a steal. Somebody's going to be done for it.
Lance Stevenson is like a who can I say? Let's go to the Warriors. Who would you compare Lance Stevenson to from the Warriors?
Probably coming off the bench if they come up, or a starter. Oh, Draymond Green.
Exactly. But Lance Stevenson doesn't have a Draymond Green team. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If he had that, then they would keep him and they would pay him what they want. But he doesn't have that. So he has to go searching to find a team that he can prove himself to be that Draymond Green.
You see any teams out there possibly? Like
for him?
Yeah.
I mean, he will be fine. Like, for instance, if he went to the Lakers, you take that cut, you take a little cut, you go to the Lakers, and if you can get LeBron, Lance, and George, you do it. And then you have your Lonzo, your average. You have your Lonzo because I just don't know what he's going to do. Right. You just never know. But, that's all you kind of need. You got the young player that LeBron can mold, which will make him a better player as well.
Exciting. All right, last thing. Who is going to win tonight's MVP award?
Oh, man. NBA. I don't know. I told you, politics, I don't think that James, if it's politics, James Harden's not going. If it's politics, he deserves it. Honestly, Russell Westbrook deserves it.
Honestly, Russell Westbrook deserves it.
You know what I'm saying? Again. But
he's not going to get it.
He's not going to get it again. No. It's not enough. Last year, it was just a lot of hype that was around it. But no hype was around the thing this year. And there's really not, and I say politics because there's not that much hype around Harden's name for the most part.
It's not, but he has the best team, record-wise, the best team this season was the Houston Rockets. Regular season, I'm not talking about just in general, but on paper, regular season, the Rockets were the best team in the league, record-wise.
Yeah.
And they were almost in the finals. Almost doesn't count, but still, they were almost finals. And dude led the league in scoring.
Yeah.
Over 30 points a game. He was in the top 5 in steals, and I believe also in the top 5 in assists. So, yeah, he's a stud. I mean,
he is.
those to me are MVP numbers.
Who would be your second if that's the case?
Oh, without a doubt, Russell.
Right, but politics-wise, who would be your second?
You want me to say KD? You want me to say KD, and I can't say KD. but I'm saying KD without saying you got.
I just think that I think they love drama, and so it's like, hey, how can we stir this pot?
A non-Warriors player, no KD, no Steph.
Steph can't get it. He was out too long.
Yeah,
he was just out too long.
Yeah. So,
but in reality.
Okay, you know what? My non-Russell would be LeBron.
Yeah. I would go with LeBron.
Go LeBron. Okay.
I would go there.
My brother. There we go. All right, Steven.
All right. Well, we definitely appreciate the banner. Great conversation. We're gonna see if y'all are right. Tell everyone where they can keep up with, tweet y'all, follow you on Instagram, all that kind of stuff.
All right. Well, with me, you can follow me, my first name, last name, which is Aaron Cosby on I can't talk. Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And David?
Yeah, for me, you can follow me my personal page at Speaking It Forward. Speaking It Forward on Facebook. You can find me at David Garden Jr.
All right. Well, thanks, guys, as always. We appreciate you. Have a great week, and talk next Monday.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
All right. Right back after this.
When I hit it, I don't call. No, I don't call. That's a message to you, bro. Bitch, I'm a dog. See, I'm married to the gang. I said I do it since that shit ain't been the same. I leveled up. I leveled up. I leveled up. They say more money, more problems, but on ones who ain't got none. I leveled up. 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 She said she heard I was on the come up. Out here moving like a boss, yeah, but don't know how much this shit costs. Yeah, she get money, I get money too. She the type I'm tryna pursue. Never change up, keep my mind stay the same. Got these broke boys feeling some type of way. I don't recognize when they talking down. Bank accounts filled with large amounts. She just want a real nigga to come around. She just want a real nigga to come around. When I hit it, I don't call. No, I don't call. That's a message to you, bro. Bitch, I'm a dog. See, I'm married to the gang. I said I do it since that shit ain't been the same. I leveled up. I leveled up. I leveled up. They say more money, more problems, but on ones who ain't got none. I leveled up. I leveled up. I leveled up. I leveled up. Count up all these bands, all these dead presidents. She want a one night stand. I told her go bring a friend. More money, more problems. I'm a rich nigga, I'ma solve it. She gave me head in the foreign. I'm flexing on them so gorgeous. Go your bag, what's that rolling? Real recognize real, but I do not know you. Go your bag, what's that rolling? Real recognize real, but I do not know you. I don't recognize when they talking down. Bank accounts filled with large amounts. She just want a real nigga to come around. She just want a real nigga to come around. When I hit it, I don't call. No, I don't call. That's a message to you, bro. Bitch, I'm a dog. See, I'm married to the gang. I said I do it since that shit ain't been the same. I leveled up. I leveled up. I leveled up. They say more money, more problems, but on ones who ain't got none. I leveled up. I leveled up. I leveled up. I leveled up. When I hit it, I don't call. No, I won't call. That's a message to your broad. Bitch, I'm a dog. See, I'm married to the game. I said I do since that shit ain't been the same. I leveled up.
Hey mama, I guess I messed up.
to wake up and start your day off. Call me for just don't have to stress, girl, about that mess in your office. Cause I know that John at work been irking you. She mad, she ain't get that promotion too. She mad, she don't look as good as you. Oh, got a man as good as you do. Baby, I got you. And I'll make it easy like Sunday morning, even on Monday morning. And I'll make it easy like Sunday morning, even on Monday morning. Hey, cause that's what your man is for, holding your door, grabbing them bags out the car, getting some shit out the cabinet, sending you good morning text when you mad at me. I make it easy like Sunday morning, even on Monday morning. Baby, it's Monday morning, you look amazing. I just wanna keep you beside me. Can you call out, please? I'll make it worth it. I'll make it perfect. Don't you get dressed, you know what's next. I promise I'ma take you places you've never been. Right now, lay there, I'ma stare at you. Cause I ain't never seen something so beautiful, and I wanna take real good care of you. Baby, I got you. And I'll make it easy like Sunday morning, even on Monday morning. And I'll make it easy like Sunday morning, even on Monday morning. Hey, cause that's what your man is for, holding your door, grabbing them bags out the car, getting some shit out the cabinet, sending you good morning text when you mad at me. I make it easy like Sunday morning, even on Monday morning, baby. So what you need from me? Cause baby, I can be everything you could ever imagine so easily. You made me wanna put my phone down, give all my attention up to you now. Whatever you need me to do, I can take all of the stress over you. Easy like Sunday morning, even on Monday morning. And I'll make it easy like Sunday morning, even on Monday morning. Hey, cause that's what your man is for, holding your door, grabbing them bags out the car, getting some shit out the cabinet, sending you good morning text when you mad at me. I make it. What are you doing? Hello? I'm so sorry, man. I apologize. Okay, well, I like Sunday morning, even on Monday morning, baby.
This is Savage.
And this is Ty.
And we are from the Articulate Podcast, and you are listening to The Stephen Knight Show.
Listen, that's our show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you all have a wonderful week, great weekend, and we'll talk again next Monday. God bless and good night.